So with the recent events surrounding Dragon Ball Super, today guys, I'm joined by GeeklistTV as we talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 54, Inheritors of Saiyan Blood. Now before we begin guys, again keep in mind, this video will contain lots and lots of spoilers, so in case you guys don't want to know what happens, this is your only chance to tune off of the video right now because we have a lot to talk about. Now, keep in mind again, this is based on speculation, opinionated comments, and theories. Now, I wanted to talk to you, Mr. Geeklist, about several things. Now, Inheritors of Saiyan Blood, we saw the official translation by Herms98 on Twitter, in which case it spoke about the episode. Now, I'm going to quickly just rerun the episode for you so you can have a better understanding. Now, episode 54, Inheritors of the Saiyan Blood, Trunks' resolve. Though they know that Zamasu and Black have extraordinarily similar ki, they're unable to provide any proof that the two are the same person. Meanwhile, Vegeta tells Trunks from the future, I'm going to give you some training. Finally, the father is going to be training the son. Vegeta never wanted to train with his son, ever. When they were in the hyperbolic time chamber, Trunks was like there on the corner, roasting marshmallows while Vegeta was doing his own thing. Now we see Vegeta offering him some training. Now, that is brand new. I mean, Vegeta and Trunks finally getting some training. Now, I wanted to know from you personally, what does this mean for Trunks? Because Vegeta is exceptionally more powerful than Trunks will ever be at this point, with the abilities of going Super Saiyan Blue and whatnot. How do you think this is going to affect Trunks? And the question that's on everyone's mind, because everyone's going to be, talking about it or pretty much asking the question, do you think that future Trunks will eventually learn the God Ki and become a Super Saiyan Blue on his own? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
You think so? Really?
I mean, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? He's already learned SSJ2. I mean, he can do what his dad did, skip SSJ3.
You really think so?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
But don't you think that actually takes away from Goku and Vegeta's journey up until getting to this point? Because they busted their ass, bro.
Because when you look at what Goku did in Namek, he busted all kinds of shit just to get to the level he was at. You know what I mean? He went from the Saiyan Saga level all the way to stronger than Frieza's top dog at relative, like half his strength. He wasn't even using the Kaioshin times 10 when he powered up. Remember when he freaked Ginyu out?
Right.
So this dude went from that level to that level, and within 6 days, it then took that Zenkai, did all this and that, went through so much shit, and he finally was able to become an SSJ, a Super Saiyan, and he was presumably the strongest in the universe. Go past 3 years, you have Krillin saying, wow, look at Piccolo, he's almost as strong as a Super Saiyan. So it kind of takes away from, like, okay, so Piccolo's already on top of their level now, or close to it anyways. So if Trunks becomes an SSB or SSG, whatever, I mean, it's going to happen sooner. They look at SSJ2, I mean, that came out, that was extremely popular, extremely cool transformation, but by the Buu Saga, everyone had it. Goku had it, Vegeta had it,
Gohan had it,
Gohan had already had it, so it's like, transformation, they just get past. SSJ3 is the one that hasn't actually gone achieved yet, but I think they're just gonna leave that alone because you gotta understand when Goku trained in the other world for that transformation, we don't know what the hell he did to do that.
No, absolutely. I mean, I think that transformation is long and done with. I mean, we saw Goku and Gotenks be the only people to use that and just execute that transformation. So, all right, let's say so you're agreeing with Trunks becoming a Super Saiyan Blue. All right, so
this is the fanfiction arc, bro. Come on.
Let's say, for example, that Trunks does become a Super Saiyan Blue, right? There are many outcomes to this. I mean, there are so many. I can definitely see this arc ending off with Trunks gaining that power and using that power to be the one to defeat Black. In regards to having redemption, for his mother dying, for his time being destroyed, Trunks being the one to finally get his hands on Black and just putting him down for good. But let's say, for example, Trunks does become a Super Saiyan God, and he does receive the training that Vegeta gives him, and he takes that and he runs with it. What does that mean for characters like Gohan? Because Gohan was obviously said to be in episode 52, and, the old master and apprentice kind of reunion thing going on, where Trunks is going to encounter him. Now, don't you think that kind of takes away from Gohan? Because thus far, bro, Gohan hasn't done anything at all, which is sad. Because we all figured, all right, he's going to jump in the tournament, he's going to do something. Nope, nothing happened. So, by Trunks gaining this training, by Trunks being accepted by Vegeta, where as opposed to Goku couldn't even accept Gohan to train before the tournament, do you think that, Trunks' advantage with training with Vegeta will take away from Gohan's, I guess you could say, character, because thus far he's just there. He's either there catering to his kid, or he's in the background, like far away. So if Trunks becomes a Super Saiyan God, do you believe that takes away from Gohan's character? Because obviously he was supposed to be the strongest non-fused character before Beerus arrived. But now that Trunks is going to receive training, you would also assume that, alright, this kid's going to become so much more stronger than ever before. Do you think that takes away from Gohan?
It's hard to say, because we're actually going to find out what's going to happen with Gohan in the next coming episodes. My friend Gabby, most of the Vulpix, she did an article, well, not an article, but she wrote what she thinks might happen in that episode. She wrote about it, and there's literally two ways it can go. The writers are basically going to have Trunks ask him. Trunks is going to be us. Trunks is going to be us in that scene where when he meets Gohan, you know what I mean?
I hope so.
He's going to ask him, what happened to you? And then Gohan's going to have to answer him, you know? He's going to have to answer to us why he's weak. So it's either going to be, hey, I grew up, I have a family now, I don't want to fight anymore. That's one way it'll go. Or it'll go, hey, man, you know, I'll try to be the mentor that I was once to you. So whatever you need, I'll help you. Meaning that there still is hope for Gohan, and he'll jump back into the main shit. You know what I mean? Meaning that if Trunks is going to go train with Vegeta, he might go train with Goku. Plus, to clear up some of that stuff, the manga portrays it differently than the anime. So, the manga, Goku tells Vegeta, hell no, I don't even want Gohan in this tournament. He's a nerd, basically. And Vegeta's like, oh, okay. Where in the anime, Goku actually did ask Gohan. So, there's different... It's with the whole manga versus anime shit, you know what I mean? It's
it
like
contradicts itself,
yeah,
don't you think?
Stuff is portrayed differently there. So we just don't know about Gohan yet, bro. So it's hard to answer that question, but we'll find out soon. We'll find out exactly what Gohan's role is gonna be. You know what I mean? If he's gonna go with them to Universe, because look at that that preview. It just says Goku with some Beerus. I'm assuming Trunks and Vegeta is probably gonna go too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So who knows? What if Gohan tags along? You know, what if Piccolo tags along? We don't exactly know who's going to confront the monster. We don't know who's going to be the main guy in this arc. You know
well, I mean, thus far, we only know of Beerus, Whis, and Goku. They never really specified on Goku and friends. Although I could see Vegeta definitely tagging along, just out of curiosity. I don't really see them putting anyone else in jeopardy. For example, Piccolo, Krillin, because, I mean, it sucks because I love Piccolo, but he's not as strong. He can't compete. So none of these dudes would be formidable, or formidable enough to confront Black just in case, because let's say in Goku and Vegeta go down, you can't really rely on Piccolo and Krillin and Yamcha and TM to do anything, because they're not up to par when it comes to power and whatnot. So
bro, they can stand on top of the cliff and just watch.
Yeah, just like they did with Frieza. Frieza was torturing Goku, and all they really did was just watch. So what does this mean for Vegeta's character? Because Vegeta is finally training his son. This was like a huge shock, and it's not like Trunks asked him. Vegeta told him, he was like, you know what, I'm going to give you some training. So how far along the lines do you think this is going to go? Is this going to be the first time that Trunks is going to see Vegeta become a Super Saiyan Blue? Because keep in mind, the same exact thing happened with Kaba, right? Kaba didn't know what the hell was going on, but Vegeta powered down, and then he powered right back up to a Super Saiyan Blue, and Kaba was just like, wow, I've never seen something like that before, and then Vegeta knocked him out. So, but do you think it's going to be something similar? It's like Vegeta's going to go step by step, like, all right, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, that's what you're up to, right? Well, there's a power higher than that, and that's what it is. Boom, Super Saiyan Blue. So, I can definitely see Trunks trying to ask his dad, show me what you can really do. And I can definitely see Vegeta transforming and showing Trunks for the very first time Super Saiyan Blue, because thus far, I think me and you can agree that Trunks has never seen what a Super Saiyan Blue looks like, right? So, yeah. I think that his dad is going to be the one to show him. But even with that, right, let's say, for example, Trunks becomes a Super Saiyan Blue. Is he going to surpass Vegeta? Because he often surpassed him previously in the anime when they were training, and then when they were fighting the androids and stuff. He was always ahead of him. So if he were to become a Super Saiyan Blue, would Trunks be ahead of Vegeta? What do you think?
Well, I just want to say something real quick. I love what they're doing with Vegeta. I mean, I know some people don't like it, but his character has developed. Before you could argue, during the Cell Saga and the beginning of the Blue Saga, you could argue maybe him and Piccolo were tied as far as best character development. You know what I mean? But now, bro, Vegeta is definitely probably the overall best developed character in the show, in my opinion. You know
absolutely. I mean, he's humbled himself. That's why.
It's crazy to see what he did with Kaba. Now he's the one. You remember he didn't ever wanted to train with Trunks. He was like, fuck you, get away from me.
Never.
Okay? So for the fact that he's the one that asks him to train him, or tells him that I'll train you, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, he was always the one that was roasting his own son. He was like, "You foolish boy." He was always roasting him.
It's crazy that that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And as far as like, you think that if I think they're gonna show it like step by step, I'm pretty sure, from judging from the previews, the Trunks the feelings that transcend time or whatever. I don't think they're going into the future. I believe that whatever we saw of Trunks was a flashback. He's probably going to be talking about... I have a feeling like someone like Vegeta or Piccolo will like say, okay, spit it out. What's up with this guy? How is he getting stronger? And Trunks will detail and flashback his fights and exactly what happened on Earth. You know what I mean?
I can definitely see that happening.
And then, of course, we skip to 52. That's when they're starting to wonder about the whole time machine. And then Trunks goes and meets Gohan. So that tells me Trunks still hasn't left yet. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to the future at all yet. And then 53 steps right into going to Universe 10. So we're not going to see Black, in my opinion, for a minute unless we see cutscenes of him just destroying Earth over there.
Do you see Trunks being the hero at the very end, though? Because,
yeah, I see
you do.
The hero. Yeah.
Wow, alright, so you think he's going to be the one to defeat Black?
He has to, man, because when you look at it, Cell, he didn't really have beef with Cell. His beef was with the people who destroyed his timeline, his world, and his master and his family and friends, Vegeta, etc. Those were the androids. So he got his revenge on the androids at the end, where he went back in time and destroyed them. So he got his revenge. He didn't really need to kill Cell. I see people say this all the
he
time.
did, because Cell was still a threat.
He was still a threat, but that doesn't mean that it had to be Trunks. He was just a villain. And when you look at it, Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo, they all made stupid decisions that led to Cell becoming perfect. Now, well, Goku really didn't do anything. Goku was more just stupid that he let his son fight and gave Cell senzu.
Yep,
Vegeta
that was foolish.
Yeah, Vegeta was the one that let him actually become what he was. And then Trunks kind of helped with that, because it just seemed like, you're telling me if Trunks was holding back that much power, he could have just knocked Vegeta out and then went and killed Imperfect Cell. You know what I mean? And then you look at Piccolo. Piccolo had the power to kill him. All the main characters of the show up until that point had made stupid decisions in that arc. It just makes sense for Gohan, who was oblivious to everything, who never even encountered Cell, to be the one to kill him. You know what I mean? Because he never had to. So that's my thing on that. So that's why I believe he has to be the one to kill Black, unless another Black shows up. You know what I mean?
What if by some chance Trunks ends up dying? What do you think about that?
Then damn, bro.
I mean, like, would that impact the show greatly? Because Black always wanted to kill him, but he wasn't able to. I think that he always could. I think that Black always had the ability to. But I guess he just kept him around for like show,
for fun.
But let's say, for example, he finally had enough, and he killed him off. Then what? I mean, like, how do you think the show's gonna go about there?
Oh, then obviously Goku's gonna be the main guy.
Goku again, not Vegeta, not Whis, not Beerus, just Goku.
If Trunks isn't the guy to kill him, which I think he should be, if he's not the one who's gonna do it, then it's obviously Goku's gonna be the one to do it. I mean, I just don't see them giving the kill to Gohan or Whis or Vegeta or Beerus. You know what I mean? It's probably gonna be Goku. If it's not Trunks, it's most likely Goku. I hope it's Trunks, so it makes the most fucking sense.
I mean, no, we all do, but leave your thoughts down below, guys. What are your overall thoughts on Vegeta offering Trunks to train? It's something very, very different, something very monumental, because we didn't really think that was going to happen, but what are your overall thoughts on Trunks and Vegeta training? Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys are excited for this week's episode, make sure you guys go ahead and punch that like button right in the face, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Check out and subscribe to GeeklistTV down in the description, guys. Thank you all for watching once again, and I guess both of us will be seeing you down in the comment section below, because I'm really curious to know the community's reaction, because I remember not so long ago, some people were just like, oh, Vegeta's character, he's not the same, he's become like a nerfed version of himself. I guess it's because people preferred the grumpy version of him, but I want to know your thoughts, guys, as to his character development and him being so much humble now than ever before. And again, guys, thank you all for watching. Tune in for the next episode, and we'll be seeing you all later. Take it easy, guys. Peace.